Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to hear the story of Chick, Chick, Halfchick. Chick, Chick, Halfchick was written by Ruth Sawyer and from the book Picture Tales from Spain by Ruth Sawyer, copyright 1936. Once there was a little half-chick who lived over a mill. He had one wing and one leg, and he did very well with these. He knew all that anyone could know about the weather. All day he was telling the people who passed the mill what kind of day it was going to be. When it was going to be a very splendid day, with the wind from the west and the clouds moving away from the sun, he would crow, "Kikeri, kikeri." When Halfchick was hungry, he came down from the mill and scratched on his one little foot very cleverly for what he wanted to eat. One day he was scratching near an old broken millstone. He scratched hard. He scratched deep. He found something that was not bug, beetle, nor worm. It was a sack of money. Heavy, heavy, heavy. "What shall I do with this sack of money? It will not feed me. It will not house me. I cannot even carry it. I will tell the miller and see if he will take it and give me a sack of barley." Halfchick said this to himself, and very happy he went off to find the miller. The miller agreed, as you may be sure. He said, "Yes, yes, Halfchick, right away. I will get you the barley." So the bargain was made. Halfchick went down to the road with the bag of barley over his shoulder. Hop, hop, hop he went. "I am very lucky," he said. "I cannot keep the barley, but my friend Red Hen will keep it for me in her nice little house. On feast days we will dine together, and that will be pleasant for both of us." But when Halfchick came to the house of Red Hen and told her of his great luck, she was not pleased at all. "What a tonto you are, Halfchick! What a simpleton, a dullard, a good-for-nothing! You should have kept the sack of money. Then you could have bought from the miller a sack of barley whenever you choose. Every week for 1,000 years if you choose. You must carry the barley back to the miller and tell him you have changed your mind." "Oh, I couldn't do that," said Halfchick. "But you must, straight away. Go with God, and when you return here with the money, I will marry you. This will be your house, and you will have a better place to sleep at night than the top of the old mill." Now, Halfchick did not like to be called a tonto by Red Hen. Moreover, there was God's truth in what she had said, and the little house could make a snug nesting for cold nights. So he shouldered the bag of barley and set out for the mill. Hop, hop, hop he went. He had not gone far when he met Fox. "Chick, Chick, Halfchick, I am going to eat you," said Fox. "Please don't. I will promise you a finer dinner when I get to the mill. Agreed?" "Agreed." "Then hop down my throat and I will take you with me," said Halfchick. Together they had not gone far when they met Wolf. "Chick, Chick, Halfchick, I am going to eat you," said Wolf. "Please don't. I will promise you a finer dinner when I get to the mill. Agreed?" "Agreed." "Then hop down my throat and I will take you with me," said Halfchick. Together they had not gone far when they came to River. "Chick, Chick, Halfchick, I am going to swallow you for my supper," said River. "Please don't. I can promise you a finer dinner and a better riverbed when I get to the mill. Agreed?" "Agreed." "Then hop down my throat and I will take you with me," said Halfchick. Together they had not gone far when they met a great fire of brush. "Chick, Chick, Halfchick, I am going to roast you and have you for my supper," said Fire. "Please don't. I will promise you a finer roasting with a better supper when I get to the mill. Agreed?" "Agreed." "Then hop down my throat and I'll take you with me." So Halfchick with Fox and Wolf, River, and Fire arrived at the mill. "Miller," called Halfchick, "I have brought you back your barley, and I will take my money with many thanks. Red Hen said it was a stupid bargain I made." "What shall I do now?" asked the miller inside to his wife. "Tell Halfchick you will give him the money tomorrow. Tonight, house him in the poultry house, and the old cocks will kill him before morning." "Good. So the miller told Halfchick he should have his money in the morning, and tonight you shall sleep well in the poultry house. He took Halfchick up, threw him inside the door, and bolted it fast against him. With his one wing, Halfchick flew to a perch, but he was hardly settled before the old cocks cried, "How does that miserable little Halfchick dare to come in here with us whole chicks? We will show him." And they did. They came upon him like a storm of feathers and beaks and claws. Halfchick thought he would surely die, and then he remembered Fox and cried, "Fox, Fox, come out of my throat, or I shall be a dead little Halfchick." Fox leapt out. He ran for the fat old cocks. He killed enough to make a fine dinner. The miller and his wife, listening, heard the flutterings and crowings. Good, the cocks are getting rid of that bothersome Halfchick. They were filled with satisfaction. But the next morning, when they opened the door of the poultry house, there was Halfchick, fast asleep on his perch, his head under one wing. Something flew past them out of the door like a streak of red magic. Por Dios! It did not work at all as we had expected, said the miller to his wife. What shall we do now? Tell Halfchick you cannot give him the money until tomorrow. Tonight house him in the stall with the mule. He will surely kick him to death. To this Halfchick agreed. In the middle of the night there came a great noise from the stable. The miller and his wife heard it. This time it works, they said. Tomorrow there will be no bothersome Halfchick to ask us for the money. The mule was kicking, here, there, like the devil that he was. Halfchick thought he would surely be killed, and then he remembered Wolf and cried, "Wolf, Wolf, come out of my throat, or I shall be a dead little Halfchick." Out leapt Wolf. He made a fine dinner off the mule. In the morning, when the miller came to unlock the stable, there was Halfchick sleeping in the feed rack. But there was no mule, and something flew past the miller like a streak of gray magic. Oh, Jalal, you have fine ideas," said the miller to his wife. "We have lost some fat cocks. The mule is dead and half eaten. The Halfchick still asks for his money. What shall we do now?" "Tell him to wait until tomorrow. Put him in the mill loft for tonight, where all the straw and chaff are stored. He will strangle with the foul air and dust." "Stay one more night," said the miller to Halfchick. "Tomorrow you shall have the money." "I will stay," said Halfchick. By the middle of the night he was choking. He could not breathe. The dust and vapor from the dry chaff was strangling him. "Now I will surely die," thought Halfchick. Then he remembered Fire and cried, "Fire, Fire, come out of my throat, or I shall be a dead little Halfchick." Out leapt Fire, roaring. It caught at the straw and the chaff and swallowed them hungrily. It took a great bite out of the corner of the roof. Up flew Halfchick to his perch on the mill. Out ran the miller and his wife, crying. "What shall we do now?" said the miller of his wife. "Tell him you will give his money now if he will put out the fire." "Halfchick, put out the fire and we will give you your money and let you go with God." "If I do this, you must carry the money for me to the house of Red Hen," said Halfchick. And then he called to River. "River, River, come out of my throat and quench fire." Out leapt River. It poured over the mill roof into the mill loft. It put out the fire. It flowed down into the mill race, and there it runs to this day. The miller carried the sack of money to the house of Red Hen. "Now we will get married," said Halfchick, very contentedly. "The story is ended. My shoes have been mended. I can walk the road well with more stories to tell."